Hey guys, so today we are going to be filming a fall makeup look. I'm just going to stick with the eyes today, really stick to those greens and browns and try to do something that really is reminiscent of, I don't know, the feelings of fall. So yeah, if you want to see this look, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so starting with the eyes. I'm going to prime my lids using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Just gonna take this Morphe brush and evenly disperse that all over the lid. This eyelid already looks way more canceled out than this one. This is gonna give you like a really clean, even base to work with. I went and grabbed my Born This Way powder by Too Faced. I'm going to use that to just set. Now we're gonna hop in to the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Isn't she a beauty? So we're gonna open her up. And I'm gonna take this fourth shade right here. I'm just gonna dab the brush. They don't have, she didn't put the names on it, which is a little weird. And we're gonna keep this one up high and really flick it out towards the brow. We're gonna bring it in right into that inner corner, but keep it low. We don't want it to get too high up here. The reason I'm doing this today, eyeshadow today first, is because like I don't really know what I'm going for. I know I'm gonna be dabbling in darker colors, so typically if you do darker colors on your eyes, you wanna do your eyes first. Just in case there's fallout. You don't want to have to spend double the amount of time on your face because you wiped away a bunch of black powder, you know. And now I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush and we're gonna dab into the fourth one in the second row. And we're gonna place that one right underneath that shade we just placed. It's okay if you get it on, you know, your outer V. It's okay if you're a little sloppy with it. I am dancing tonight. I haven't danced in years, but I'm doing my grandparents a favor and dancing for them. But then I'm going out afterwards. I'm only doing 3 dances. So I need to make sure my makeup is good for the stage, but I also need to make sure I look decent enough to go out afterwards. Do the same thing on the other side. Is it just me, or does everyone feel like they do one side of their eyes better? Like for me, it's this side. Like I feel like it's easier for me to see it in a mirror. I feel like my brush runs better across it. Am I insane? Is this in my head? Am I making things up? Maybe. Let me know. Next, I'm gonna grab a more flat brush. Not super flat, but a little more flat than the other two. It's the Morphe M433. And I'm going to take these two right here. We're gonna pop it down lower than the other 2 shades. And we're kinda gonna go over top of the shade that I just placed. So I wasn't like sure if I needed to invest in this Jaclyn Hill palette. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but I was just like unsure, like, did I need this palette? Like, do I have these shades? And then my girlfriend who got the palette, I said, Rachel, do you think that I need this palette? And she said, let me break it down for you, honey. You need this palette. She said the color selection, awesome. There's something for everybody, which is true. There's a lot of warm, but there are some like cooler tone colors, a lot of like fiery reds. Like I don't have fiery colors like that. Other point she made to me was who've done tutorials on the palette. Like I could go onto YouTube and type in a look and have, you know, a tutorial to follow. She's like, so yeah, honey, you need the palette. And I said, you're right. Sold. Take that same M441 and just kind of blend. I'm gonna dabble back into my DesiXKaty Dose of Colors collab. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Turbo Sun right here. Water, finger, apply. I know that they say do them with your finger, but I love this Morphe M167 brush to pack color onto the lid. So we're gonna try it. Dipped it in water. I'm gonna take it back into that Turbo Sun color and pop it again right over top. That we have a little bit of that fallout right there. That's why when you use dark colors, you want to do your shadows first. I'm gonna go back in with that M433 brush and take a little more of that brown and just deepen up that bead a little more. Not to deepen it up so much, but to blend the two shades together. Harsh lines aren't a great look on anyone, so you know. I think I want to add a little something to the middle of this Turbo Sun color, just to give it like that spotlight looking effect. So I'm gonna go back in with the girls palette, and I'm gonna mix Sousa and Noli, I think. And I'm gonna pop it right at the bottom center. Now, I'm gonna hop off camera and then I'll be back. All right, so you guys can see, now I have brows on. Brows already making a buttload of difference. I have foundation and I've bronzed up my face a little bit. I know this is an eye tutorial, but I personally always like tip over all the face stuff, but then they show you what blushes and what highlight they're gonna use. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna hop back into that Jaclyn Hill palette. And we're gonna use, okay, dabble into, again, that fourth shade right here on an E36 by Morphe. And I'm just gonna smudge that baby under the lower lash line. Okay then. It's not what I'm looking for. I was looking for like a shorter version of this. These same two dark shades here on the very lower lash line, like as close as I can get to my lashes. And then I'm gonna take this pencil brush. I think it's the M431. I'll leave all of these brushes down below, their names, because, you know, probably I'm getting them wrong. Some of them at least. But that's a story for another day. I'm about to do something and it might just like jack it all up, but I think I'm gonna try it anyways. That's the fun of makeup. You can try it if you don't like it. Well, in this case, it's gonna suck because I'm stuck with it since I have low amount of time. But you can typically just wipe it all off and start fresh. I'm gonna hit that mustard. That mustard is just calling my name. If you know me, you also know that I like mustard. So I'm gonna put it all over my eye. I'm gonna put that mustard right where all those colors kind of meet. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take this little bitty brush, an M213 by Morphe, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. Woo! Get it, girl. I love it. Yes. Okay, cool. I think I like it with this Mary Badescu spray better than the water. Do you see that inner corner? Do you see it? Of course you see it. Am I getting crazy over here? We're also gonna take it and put it up. I think I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix a little of the second shade here in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Why do bad things happen to good people? If you find yourself in this situation, just leave it. Rock it throughout the night. Just kidding. My tip to you is wait for it to dry, because once it is dry, it will be easier to wipe away. All right, so we popped on the lashes. I'm gonna go in for the upper lash line with this MAC liner in Photogravure? I don't know. I'll leave it down below. Now it's time for the rest of the face. So for today's blush, I'm gonna go into this little Becca Duo palette, and the bottom shade is called Amaretto. I think it'll look really nice against the darker eye. Next is gonna be for highlight. I'm gonna use Fuego from So to sink all those powders in, I'm gonna hit it one time with some mist. Then, to make sure I last all night, I'm going to hit it again with a little of that Urban Decay Setting All-Nighter Spray. Right, now it's time for the lips. Typically when I dance on stage, I like to have a red or a burgundy type lip. You could also go nude. You can do whatever you want. So now over top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Catsuit liquid lip and give me Mocha. All right guys, so here's the final look. I think it's sexy, it's easy, it's not too much. If you like videos like these and you wanna see more stuff for the fall, then go ahead and click subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.